Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today I wanted to do a reading on Kim Kardashian and her oldest daughter, Northwest. So the reason why I wanted to do a reading today is because I was seeing online and news articles and stuff where a few days ago Kim had posted a clip, I believe, of North trashing a couch saying she wanted to go live with her dad and not be around Kim. So I'm like, okay. I wanted to read into it and be like, okay, is this just a thing where it's like the one child just wants to go live with their dad and like because they're like kind of sick and tired of being like parented by the mom, so like, oh, it'll be okay to go be parented by the dad because maybe that's a better situation, or is this something a little bit more where it's like, is this a good dynamic, is this a good relationship, why, who, what's, where is whys, and yeah, so without further ado, I also kind of want to look a little bit into Kanye and see what his relationship is like with North. So just want a few housekeeping items here. Remember, all information shared here today is going to be alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So a lot of this is going to be my opinion. Nothing's a fact. Please don't go leaving mean-spirited negative comments on anyone's platform or like social media. We're just here as an audience and as a community to kind of help understand what is going on, to help us make better decision making when it comes to looking at how is this relationship going? Like, is there a side? Is there no sides? Is this just a teenager being a teenager? I believe she's almost a teenager, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't follow them that closely. So, yeah. So, okay. So, the first thing I wanted to do is I want to look at Kim and Northwest's relationship just to see what that all looks like, because it seems like that's like the major issue when it comes. We have Kim, we have Northwest, and we have the energy in between. Okay. So I'm gonna start with Northwest. Northwest is this Knight of Wands, this fire starter. Like, what she wants is what she says. She's also, it feels like a little bit of, you know how there's always that one kid that, like, even if you don't have kids, or you're like an aunt or an uncle, or you just have like that one kid that you know of that's just like always pushing people's buttons to kind of just get what they want. That's kind of the energy I feel here. I mean, I have a cousin like this, who is like always pushing the button or pushing the envelope to see where they can push, prod, or getting in somewhere edgewise. So like that's kind of the energy that she reminds me of. She's always trying to push the envelope or push the button in some way, shape, or form. Especially when Kim over here is the lover is reversed, which is like, I don't think she has a good relationship, where she has a strained relationship with her daughter, and it's a difficult one, or she just has a very strained relationship here, or she feels like it's really strained. I feel like she's having a really difficult time connecting, or understanding what's going on, with her daughter, and then the energy in between the two of them, it really feels like, one, there's not, it's like they're stuck, where like they've come at an impasse where neither one of them are happy with what's going on, but yeah, but it also feels like they're at like it feels like they're at like a point where everyone is, how do I explain this? For Kim, this relationship is strained. Northwest is coming in and being like, I'm gonna push buttons. The energy in between them just makes me feel like they're stuck, or there's like, so the Seven of Cups reverse is all about options and having like an abundance of options, to choose from. But in this case, I'm really feeling that it's like we're kind of just stuck at an impasse with each other, where it's like, I can give you everything and anything you possibly want. Kind of like that spoiled, okay, like the spoiled child syndrome, where it's like, we're trying to give each other, like, it's almost like a placating to try and, like, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I'll just let you have what you want as long as you leave me alone. Like, I'm getting to my wits' end with stuff, is kind of what it's feeling like here. I also see it as, like, spoiled child syndrome, where, like, it's like, I spoiled my child. I don't know what to do other than they keep giving them things and they keep asking for more things. So, like, that's what I'm feeling here with Kim and Northwest. Other information I have for them is, yeah. So with, like, Northwest in particular, I'm just gonna, yeah, I think she definitely wants, she's like, I don't want to be here anymore. It's almost like she hasn't, yeah. There's a struggle, I think, here with parenting styles. I'm gonna pull for Yi or Kanye or Yi and Northwest as well. But what I'm really feeling here is that, like, I think Kim's at her wits' end with it. She's trying to keep the balance, trying to keep the peace. There's North over here who's like, I want to keep doing things, and, like, it's almost like there's this decision to be made, but along the lines of, like, yeah, it's like the decision was made to stay with her mom, and then now it's like she wants to fly the coop and not be there anymore. And I think this is something that they've been discussing or something. It feels really weird, like, where Kim just wants to keep the balance, keep the peace, and be like, I have other things to worry about, but she's also like, I love my daughter. So this is interesting. Where I'm trying to figure. I wonder why the video too. Okay, so let's just look at Northwest and her father. Northwest and her father. Interesting, really interesting. I mean, I had parents who were split as well. And this is, like, a really... So, like, I can put myself in her shoes a little bit. Where it's like, of course you want to have, like, your dad around. Of course you want to have people around, interact and do things. But at the same time, it's like, is the grass actually greener on the other side? So, okay, let's look at, so we have Northwest, we have Kanye, we have the energy in between. Interesting. So, okay, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so we have Northwest, we have Kanye or Yi, and then the energy in between. So for them, I definitely feel that there has been promises given. Yeah, it feels like promises given where it's going to be a happy, healthy family home life. Like, allegedly she feels like, this is my home. Like, this is where I want to be. This is where I feel safe and secure. With Kanye over here, it's the Page of Swords reversed, which I feel is, like, lies or manipulation or not saying everything that there is to say or saying what he needs to say to have her come to her side. And then in between them, it's the Death card reversed. So the Death card upright is all about death, rebirth, starting a new cycle, something new. With the Death card reversed, it's like almost feeling like, so we can go back to the old ways of doing things. Like, well, you could have just me, you, and we can have a good time. Like, we don't need to worry about it. But this feels like I'm promising you a new life, a new future, or, like, I'm promising you something new and exciting and good. But in reality, what it really is that we're just going back to the old way. Like, it feels like a false narrative is being fed, is what it really feels like here when it comes to Northwest and Kanye or Yi and just that energy in between them. It really does feel like it's a sweet narrative being given. Yeah, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups, yeah, and here's, like, yeah, this feels like a narrative that's being fed to North, where it's like, yeah, like, you are a burden. 4 of Cups is like, it's always like the grass is greener on the other side down by me, and here's, like, the Queen of Cups, like, yeah, she doesn't treat you well. so like come over by me, like we can be in a loving bond and people are going to like us, and like, you know, those old childhood memories, like we can put new ones together. Like we can like we if you don't feel loved and supported over there, like I will completely do it on my side. I won't let you feel judged. We'll be in a loving, like I will love you and we'll show that. Like if you haven't, like, it feels just like a really weird like it's a weird narrative that's kind of being told to North, from her father. Looking at what the actuality of what it would be like, it would just feed, I think, into the toxicity of the family dynamic. So we have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is my community or extended family card. The Ace of Wands, which is all about kind of new bursts of opportunities, people, things. And then we have the Devil card reversed, which is all about like negativity. So like I feel that this is like, if she would go in and like be with her dad, yeah, it would be a brand new start, a brand new family, for her, or like she would be experiencing a different side to the family. But like even though it's new, doesn't mean that it's a good half of the family to be involved with. Like I feel like this is going to, yeah, because there's the mom card, the Knight of Swords, walking away, and like being parent. I think the grass isn't always greener on the other side, but she's being told that it is. So like of course you're gonna be like lash out at the person who's kind of telling you like no, because that's what teenagers do. They like, no, I know better. Like da 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 da. Like dad says this, so of course you're wrong because that fits in with my emotions right now. Um, that's what it's kind of feeling like with North and her father, Kanye or Yi. Okay, so next I want to go into like what is like kind of that future looking like for all three of them here. Like, will North end up moving in with her father? I feel like Kim's at her wits end, where she's like, I'm trying to be a peacemaker, I'm trying to make this all work, and then it's like one side is kind of, and then like there's the one side where it's like, come on over, she's not your ally, your mom's not your ally, like come over here by me, like we'll be fine. So looking at the future here of this, so we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Huh. Just gonna pull a few more cards here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's okay. I just wanted to pull a few cards here. So just to start off, I will try and get these up. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So I definitely see that there's going to be more. That looks like there's going to be trying more of a split custody thing. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever is what I'm kind of seeing and picking up on. There might be more of a split custody where there might be more time where North is able to spend with her dad, and then there's going to be times where she has to spend with her mom. And it definitely feels like a more of a split custody agreement, where I'm not sure what that agreement is now, but it definitely feels like there's going to be more, like there's going to be a split time between mom and dad, and trying to find a happy, harmonious thing where she can be involved with both sides. I do feel that, okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles here, the Five of Cups, and the Strength card, I got the initial feeling of like there's issues, or there's pushback, or just an opportunity for a new TV show or reality TV show with them. And I'm not sure why I'm feeling that, but it definitely feels like there's something going on there. With the Five of Cups reversed, it's like, okay, so we're kind of getting over the old, we're bringing in like something new, but we kind of really, really need to let go of old, it's like the old TV show isn't giving anymore. We need to kind of revamp it. And I'm wondering if it's going to be a little bit more centered on North here, considering this is kind of like what her little future thing is here. And like this is like an opportunity. Maybe this will come to fruition, maybe this won't. But like there definitely feels like there's something here along like with reality TV, or just like a money making opportunity that, and maybe this isn't like a switch up in like the custody, like, so we have the custody agreement up on top, which is what I'm really feeling. And then maybe here it's like, okay, so now there's maybe needs to be like a restructure for the rest of the kids, or even like how come, like, is there a restructuring of like alimony or how child support is done, and like how is that, it's like almost like we're gonna have to go and redo it because we're now switching up some of the agreements that we had before. I'm not 100% certain on that, but that's kind of maybe what that's feeling like. And then here, over here, this and then the last section that I did, when it comes to just like, is she probably gonna go live with Kanye? I think there's going to, so we have the Chariot, which is like a halt in progress, the Hermit, which is kind of, we're coming out of our comfort zone. Yeah, we're leaving our comfort zone, and the Lover is reversed. So I'm wondering here if, like, spending more time with her father, there's going to be actually a switch of wants or needs when it comes to, I want to spend more time with my dad, or I want to go live with him and not my mom. I do see that there's probably it feels like there's a change here. When it comes to, I think she will be spending more time maybe with her father, being Kim's just like, fine, go test it out, whatever, just, yeah. That's what it kind of feels like a little bit here. And then, like, as she spends more time, there's actually, like, a change in the narrative where it's like, the stuff that she has been told isn't actually happening. So that's what I'm kind of feeling here for that dynamic. Okay. Interesting. So, and then I want to kind of just look at what is going on with just the Kardashians in general. More specifically Kim, as she is, like, she's been posting a lot of stuff. She is aging up. So, like, there's a lot of, so, like, what is just going on with Kim here? Like their kids are getting older. Like, what is kind of like her next move to be relevant in Hollywood, the TV sphere, and how do they kind of plan on keeping the star or eyes on them? Because, I mean, yeah, the kids are growing up, but, like, also, like, how do you transition? So, let's just look at Kim here. Okay, Kim. What you got coming for you? Well, there you are again. The Lover is reversed. So, she's not in a good place right now when it comes to, like, I think her relationships with other people. She is just, they're very strained. And then the King of Wands, and then the Wheel of Fortune. What's coming up for you, Kim? Because this Lover's card reverse keeps popping up for you, like, a lot. Who's coming after her? It feels like. So, this feels like an old business partner, or even like an old fling, old business partner, I think she had like her whole sex tape thing. Like, it feels like something's coming back from that. It really does feel like it. Especially when it comes with like this King of Wands reversed. Makes me feel like it's something from that time of her life, that's something like coming back from her. There's a Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck, good opportunity, but like also with the Lover's card here, it feels like, I don't know, it's like this was related to money in some way, shape, or form. Then we have the Sun, the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles. Like, this feels very much like they're coming after her money, like someone's sticking up and like sticking it to the person. There's like stuff being brought into the light. There's a lot of anxiety around bringing this up. Like, it's Four of Wands and the Justice card reversed. Okay. So this feels like someone's coming after her from her past. It really does. It's like we're unveiling secrets, or we're speaking them into existence. And it's around some of her businesses, I believe, or how she's made money. That might not have been in the most lawful way possible. It's like how she's kind of built her home, her stability, her family, and it's like a lot of paranoia around it. And I feel like this is coming from like an old business partner or someone that she's, so yeah, and like the public with the judgment card, the death card, which is like, it's like, this is something that you didn't bury the hatchet with, like, what's gonna, like, you didn't bury this good enough, you didn't cover it up, like, it's coming back around, because we're rising up from the ashes, and we're gonna come for you. So, like, this feels like someone definitely is coming for her. Who is coming for her? I mean, it feels like a male of some sort. And, okay. I want to pull I want to pull a few clarifying cards on maybe like this, on like why is she kind of getting come after for? Like, why are people coming after her? Because it's like, I can see it. It's something around her money, how she's made, like it feels like it's around her money, like the revealing of things. But I just want to know like why, like what's it kind of around. So obstacles to overcome, great happiness popped out. Like what's this around? I want to know. Please. Okay. Then we have shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay, so someone's coming after her finances. A fair man. Dealings with a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Interesting. When I saw that card, I thought immediately, like, I forget who runs, like, Playboy right now, but, like, that's kind of what brought to my mind. Like, this definitely feels like something in that era when that tape came out. Like, it's relating back to that time. Like, what in the world? Okay, and then we have firecracker, excitement, lobster, financial path, hammock, taking a vacation mentally or physically, and then this one wanted to pop out, broom, make new home, new attitude. What in the world, Kim? Like, then rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you shall not cross. You should not cross. Okay, so like, obviously something's coming out around this. I want to get a month of the year to maybe look at to see when this might be like made open to the public. I feel like does she know that this is coming? Yeah. Has she been trying to do damage control behind the scenes? 100%. And I think that's why April. Okay, so we have April as kind of maybe like a just general month where things might be kind of made public. So super interesting here for Kim when it comes to, like, she's got something coming up here where it's like financially, like someone's coming after her money. It really feels like it's gonna be big. Like I said, I think it's from that era around her tape. I can be completely wrong though. I would love to be wrong, but it's coming after her money or wealth in some way, shape, or form. So that fair man also was really odd. So the next thing I want to do is I just want to do a little thing here on what are we going to look at here with a little bit of, actually, you know what? I was going to do Kanye, but I'm like, if people are interested in Kanye, just leave it down in the comments below if you would like to see a video just around him and what he's got going on. Otherwise, I want to thank you a lot for watching this video and for sticking with it with me here to the end. If you liked it, please hit the like button down below. Otherwise, if you like content like this, please hit the subscribe button as I do readings on YouTubers, people in pop culture. I just did a reading on the boat cruise, which was really interesting and I found really, really wild. So I do readings on a bunch of different things, including true crime and just pick a card readings and horoscopes. So stick around, hit the subscribe button if any of that interests you. And I hope wherever you are, you have a great day or night. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye!